G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So along with the banner that dropped the other day for Heroes, we got this new Infinite Dragon Ball History style event, and I have played through it once and it is exactly as they say. It's pretty much an Infinite Dragon Ball History. Don't know why they just didn't add it as a stage in there, but I guess they wanted to make this sort of something that you could only attempt once a year. So I'm just jumping in with the Kamehameha team. It was what I completed it with before. So unlike Infinite Dragon Ball History, there is no requirement on what teams or units you need to bring in here. It's literally just get the mission done as quick as you possibly can. And yeah, grab those rewards pretty much. I would have liked to have seen them make it a little bit harder. So the mission is simply just complete it and then beat it in under 25 turns. So that's a pretty substantial amount of time considering the units that we're able to possibly bring in here. Like you look at, we've got the Tech Vegito on rotation here first. We can get multiple super attacks off there. You've got Fizz Vegito Blue. I would have liked them either to turn down this turn restriction, I guess we'll call it, for the rewards, or I would have liked to seen them simply just make the event harder. Whether that meant adding more stages. Well, we actually didn't get many additionals there whatsoever. We'll just do that. This will obliterate her. Float off that Gogeta so that he's on rotation with the Vegeta Blue next time round. But would have liked to have seen them somehow make this event a little bit harder. It's when there is no category restriction, I guess, and you've just got the ability to bring in literally anything. This just becomes so much easier. Didn't get it. That's actually a terrible turn in terms of links here. But as you can see, like we're taking double digits on with type disadvantage on normal attacks there, like without stacking from the Gohan. So yeah, I don't know. I guess they do have to balance it because they want to make it accessible to everyone, which I completely understand. Probably they're making this difficult at the moment by just having the key alignments be absolutely terrible for me. We're only going to get off one super here. Thankfully, next rotation we'll have those two blue fusions to transform, and they'll be able to power through this a lot quicker just because of their additional supers. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. This guy's got to make up after last rotation. Well, I think we only got like 2 attacks with him. So another super. No, that's all right. So we'll get our 2 transformations out of the way here. So in terms of the rewards, when I got them last night, it was Sleeping Kai's, the Elder Kai's, and I believe it was 32 stones all up, which is putting you over halfway to getting a multi on that Heroes banner, which I certainly think is very reasonable. That's pretty much the exact same as what you're going to get from doing all the other Infinite Dragon Ball histories. So yeah, that was probably as expected. So alright, here we go. We'll take a little bit of damage here because of the we haven't got a super off yet with the Vegito, but he'll get the finish here and we'll be able to move on to the next stage. So let's see, I really can't remember the ordering of who we've got here. I am going to keep you on. We're going to go like that to get off a big 18 key. I think that friend Gohan was linked up pretty highly. And then yeah, as I mentioned before, my Kamehameha team is full link level 10, so getting really good value from all of those units. 21k, and I think this Gohan, the friend Gohan, had only stacked once as well. So look, I'm no expert on how to make this game better, but I think they just could have done something to make this event just that little bit harder, given it a bit more challenge, sort of like I guess almost an upgraded how they've done Extreme Super Battle Road. They could have done this as a tester for like the Extreme Infinite Dragon Ball History, or it'd be interesting to see what people can come up with. If you have any ideas, definitely let me know down in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear how people would like to improve this stage. even in terms of status effects, like we saw the fixing, I guess, or locking of rotations in that first turn, but since then we haven't had anything. I know the adult go tanks, I'm pretty sure it is, does dodge later on, but even dodging is nothing that people will really worry about, I guess. We might take, that's either, doesn't really matter there. We'll collect those. So what are we at? We're at about 8 turns here. Hopefully we can finish this Vegeta without firing off a Dokkan attack. Though without additionals that doesn't seem likely at all. So let's see how we go. There we go, there's an additional. Still pumping out 2.5 mil on a on a 12 key super. It's crazy how much these link levels are able to enhance a unit. So let's see how we should be able to sort of work around not firing off our Dokkan attack here, and we'll leave that for the next turn. It would have been nice to have yeah, we might just go like that into that, and then this shouldn't. Ah, there you go, that did. I shouldn't have grabbed the 2 tech key spheres there, but anyway, that's not the end of the world anyway. We'll just keep burrowing on through here. Ooh, missed one. Thought that was going a lot quicker than it was. The other thing to keep in mind here is if you are struggling with that turn restriction, we do have the 2 active skills from the Gogeta Blue and the Vegito Blue. So I guess that's just, if you can stack that up nice and high towards the end of the event, you're going to be able to fire that off and get a huge attack stat. It's just going to save you a turn. Then that goes for any unit that has got yeah, we'll go like that. For any unit that has got an active skill, they're going to be really handy if you are struggling with that turns restriction. Oh, so that worked out pretty nicely because we got a ton of rainbow key spheres there. We were able to hand them off to the Fizz Gogeta, who, like both the 3rd year units, anniversary units, they get that extra key per rainbow key sphere they obtain. So really easy to get off their 18 key super. And that's a really OP feature. I actually love it. It's not as strong, I wouldn't say, as the Boo tanks and the Goku and Vegeta that turn into Vegeto's ability with the double per key sphere, but it comes in pretty close, and especially if you pair that with an orb changing unit like the Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku or the Tech Godku, whoever it may be. Yeah, it just becomes really OP, firing off 24 key supers like there's no tomorrow. Actually thought we might have got the finish there personally, but it wasn't to be this time, so we'll just collect those, collect a little bit more key sphere, get us up to that full HP. So we're up to turn 11 here, so Vegeto's going to wipe out the Go tanks. I think I did it in 15 or 16 turns when I did run it yesterday. Can't completely remember. It's pretty poor. What do we got? Pretty poor key sphere arrangement for us. Probably are just going to go like that. We won't worry with the yeah, not ideal, but would be nice if I had slid an orb changer into this team, maybe like a Fizz Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That would have just I would have just floated him around, stacked him where possible, but just his orb changing, because Kamehameha does sometimes struggle with key, especially if you're running someone like GoBros, and just by having that orb changing in makes it's just a easy option, I guess. So let's see, no super attacks here, so we could take some damage. Yeah, we are 4 normals. So our counter's going to do nothing unless they crit, because we didn't get off any supers. See, 68k, it's not even really worth mentioning. Yeah, wow, 25 crit and we didn't get a single crit there. Convenient. But anyways, We'll collect these. This will give us a pretty decent heal up. Yeah, back up to pretty much 500k there. Here we go. So it wasn't the Go tanks that dodged. It's this man's here. So let's see if he dodges this one. So we haven't really gotten an opportunity to really stack up these two blue fusions a whole lot, because they have been, I guess, sort of coming out when we are finishing units, rather than in the early on to do the thick of the damage. But they're still going to be hitting good numbers, considering my Gogeta is only at 55% and the Vegito is at 69. We got type disadvantage here, so let's see, 276, so that's a pretty significant amount of damage. There's the advantage of using the third anniversary units, is that you are going to get off that transformation if your health gets too low. Realistically, wasn't really necessary because there was quite a few AGL orbs there. I do have a healing equip, which is not the best equip to have on Gohan, but I do have one on him, so whenever I can get him some AGL orbs, it really just goes a long way to healing me up, because you don't need many of them. So we'll collect those into that. We'll split the blue fusions here just because of the how well he links the two Vegetos linked together. And with all those attacks in the first slot, it would be rude to not make the most of these counters with type advantage. And if we were able to fire off multiple supers, thank you. One more would have been perfect, but we'll take what we're given. Still no crit on those counters, which is a bit sad, because the difference between those crit counters and those normal counters is huge, as you just saw with the difference between a normal super attack and a non-crit here. There you go. We're not doing a great deal of damage because of that type disadvantage, but as soon as we fire off that critical, the damage is off the charts. Oh, here we go. So there's the bronze +2 additional equip that I do have on this Gogeta. Wow, 3 supers. Yeah, as I said before, don't have any dupes on this man, so I never expect him to fire off multiple additionals. So the Supreme Oracle time here, we'll put you in there. We'll just have a look, see. That'll do. And we'll just have a quick look at because of the key arrangement, we'll take all of those, so we're getting off the 3 18 key supers here. So these counters will be very handy. Let's see if we can get some crits with this Vegeta. No, we're going to get supered first. I actually think she might seal here. Nope, I was wrong. Ignore me. Somebody in this event does seal, but again, sealing one unit on your rotation doesn't go very far to annihilating us. There's that big crit that I was hoping for that we haven't been able to get with the other Vegeto, but as long as someone's doing them, I'm happy. You just don't want to be fighting against the odds and having no one performing these supers. So I think this might be the last round. I might activate the active skills from the blue fusions up next just to finish it off. So that'll be turn 17. So we're still... Oh, I forgot that I actually took... There we go. So she does seal, and she does also lock your rotation. So let's pop this. I've probably said it in other videos, but I'll say it again. Very cool active skill, but Gogeta's Kamehameha still is more aesthetically pleasing to me personally. Oh, we actually didn't get it done. There you go. I thought we were getting the finish there, but that's alright. Gohan will be able to poleaxe her out of here, and I am pretty sure that this is the last stage, so we should finish that and still have 8 turns up our pocket, or up our sleeve. Up our pocket, that's not a thing because pockets go down. But anyways, there you go, guys. There's the new event done and dusted. Hopefully you've had no trouble in doing it. You've got those rewards. Let me know what team you used in it in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.